Hi YouTube, this is Sheila. Oh, 1 second, let me pause this. Okay, I came back because I promised that I was going to do a video about Manival Plus, it's called, for the hair. Excuse the noise in the background, my kids are over playing video games. So this is the Manival. You see it, M-I-N-O-V-A-L plus, and it says on here, soothes split ends, strengthens weak and damaged hair, adds shine and body to the hair. Okay, and direction of usage, it says take small amounts in your hand and massage it in the hair twice a day. So it's not really so much on the scalp, but I was doing the scalp, of course, because of hair loss from my roots. So I made sure I did the scalp, and of course it got to the end root, so the rest of it, and good stuff. So that's that. But again, it comes from Haiti, and manufactured by, it says imported from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I have the phone number on here, but I don't speak Creole. My sister's married to a Haitian. I try to get him to call for me, but you know, when people don't have the same interest you have, it's kind of hard to force them to do anything. But anyway, also I want to talk about my vitamins. I did switch. I was doing, oh my gosh, I can't remember it. It wasn't an Opti. Yeah, it was the Opti Source, the big orange one. It was 4 a day. So I switched to the Flintstones. So I take 2 of these per day, chewables. And to me, it's cheaper. And again, with me being unemployed, you know, you got to do what you got to do in order to sustain. And I got the citrate calcium with vitamin D. And I get the big one because it's about $16 chewable, and it's $1.55, so it lasts a month and something. So them are my main ones, the ones that we have to have. So what I have been doing is also, of course, with all the blood loss I was going through and all of that stuff, I added a multi-complete vitamin by Nature's Made, and it was also with iron and calcium, so that helped to keep me going. And they're empty now, so what I'm going to do now is replace that one with the prenatal multi-DHA one. Of course, we know that I'm not pregnant, but you can take it before, after, or whatever. So, and that helps my nails. So this is the longest one I have, and this one here was really long, longer than this one, but it broke, of course. So it's something crazy. But here's my Mason product, and this is what I've been taking. I explained for like 10 years or more, and I don't know how, oh yeah, I was going to this one pharmacy in Fort Lauderdale off of David Boulevard, and I went in there and wanted a recommendation from the pharmacist, which was an excellent guy. I can't remember his name. He was an older gentleman, of course, and he said this was a real good product, and I blessed the day that I met him. It's really awesome. Hair, it really grows your hair. And you know, after taking them braids out and all that hair that I showed you guys, my hair is really good. My texture got really hard, but it's wonderful since I put that little perm in. I put a regular one in. I usually do full strength, the strong one. I've always been told I never need to do that because I don't have that coarse type of hair. But after I took that, the braids out, it's feeling very, very coarse. I don't know where that came from, but it's feeling very coarse. But again, with this, it's really hard to find. You're gonna have to, if you're interested in it, you're gonna have to get real inquisitive. With me, when I go out, I don't have a problem asking questions. Not a problem for me. But again, when I lived in Florida, it's all over the place. Of course, I think they do have a website, and it doesn't really help so much, but I tried that as well to find it. And they have several things there for men that have sexual problems as well as women. Some women do have that as well. But I mean, they have all kinds of different pills. They have one for your eyesight. When my eyes get fuzzy, and I'm supposed to be wearing glasses for at least 21 years now, and I don't wear them. So when my eyes get fuzzy and I really need a pickup, I buy the Mason vitamins for the eye, which I have in the room. I didn't bring it because I really wasn't thinking about talking about it, but it's another Mason brand for your eyes, and it's awesome. I'm a stickler for names because I know that the Mason brand works. A lot of this stuff does not work. Well, I don't want to say a lot, but some of it, like some of the Centrums, they don't work. You swallow them, they go in whole, they come out whole. So they never break down, so your system never gets the use out of them. Also, I wanted to comment on this one video I looked at today. Her name is Bandit QT. And she was talking about vitamins, and she was showing her vitamins as well. And she said something that is not really correct. And that's fine. I mean, we're here to learn, and what we know, we pass on to others. And sometimes we think we know something and we don't. And I'm quite sure I fall in that category too, okay? But when it comes to vitamins, she said that you cannot overdose on vitamins. That is so untrue. Now, I don't want to look at it differently. Maybe she meant because gastric bypass and we don't absorb as well as we used to. Maybe that's why she said that we can't overdose. But she said that the body will only use what it needs and kick out the rest. That is so not true. The body absorbs everything that you put in. So if you put more, it's going to absorb the more. You don't put enough, it's not going to absorb enough. So, guys, you know, you got to be aware of that. Such as protein. We know we have to have a protein for a certain period of time until we can start eating the correct foods, the correct amounts, so that we can regularly get it in like we normally used to. But if we get too much protein, that also stores as fat, so it defeats the purpose of the weight loss. Again, I mean, for the ones that didn't have class before surgery, and it's unfortunate that you guys did not, it's not too late. There's programs all over. For me, for instance, again, I'm in Aiken, South Carolina. Small town, not that small, but small compared to where I came from. Not where I'm born at, though, but where I came from. I had my surgery way in Greenville. It's like a 2.5 hour journey away from here. And I was doing all my pre-op classes there, which were excellent. And we had a little store off in the same building where you could buy the protein chips, the powders, drinks, you know, all of that. So anyway, food, you know, prepared packaged food and all. I mean, anything you needed, it was there. They had cooking classes, exercise classes, and whatever. But anyway, for me to continue to make that travel now, it's just too much. My van has an issue, you know, with my transmission. It's 11 years old. It still drives brand new, but, you know, when I wear it out too much, it acts like it's old, you know. So, anyway, with all that said and done, I'm 15 minutes away from Augusta, Georgia. So, they have a couple weight loss surgeons over there. So, what you do your research. So I called over there because I went there previously, but it didn't take my insurance. And I can get in class there for free, you know. So I can do my post-op classes there to learn again how to feed this new pouch. So, and you know what? I'll be saying new pouch for a long time, even probably 7-8 years out, because I didn't born with this. It's something new to my body. So the body has to get used to it, and me, the way I treat it, I have to get used to treating it the way it needs to be babied and treated now. So I made a nice fruit salad, but I ate it already. I was going to show you guys. It was just watermelon and some pineapples. But I know we all go through this up and down weight thing, because the last time I came on a couple days ago, I told you that I was 269, which is just wonderful feeling. But then I went back up to I think 275. I used to flip out in the beginning when that happened, but anytime I have like a 5 pound, I'm always looking to go back up. So I don't know if it's because I hit a 5 so quickly that in my mind I'm like, okay, I can do extra this tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I don't know, you know, that I'm doing it and not really paying attention or whatever. But anyway, what I decided to do and have been doing is eating a lot of watermelon. Like sometimes when my 3 hours are up, it's time to eat again. Rather than eating solid foods or whatever, as long as I make sure I take all of my vitamins, I eat watermelon. You know, because again, with my water intake, my 16-ounce water bottles, I'll be lucky if I get 2 in a day. Sorry about it. It's just an easy moment to sneak some in while I'm talking about it. Oh, that brings me to another point. The golfing. When we first had surgery, I am now still 5 3/4, almost 6 months out. So I can golf again. How many of you guys can golf again? I mean, how many of you guys can really drink? I mean, it's not normal, of course, that I can drink like, you know, I used to. But I mean, I can take 4, 5, 6, I think the most gulps, you know, swallows at one time. And it's like, wow, I'm almost normal again. But I'm quite, when I finish, I know that I'm not, because I'm full. You know, I drank 6 swallows of water, boom, 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 right behind each other. And then my tummy's like, wow, you know, you gotta get that type of thing. It doesn't hurt or whatever, but I feel it. And for another half an hour, sometimes hour and a half, I don't want anything, because that water, I guess it went down so fast or whatever, it doesn't hurt, but it just gives me a full sensation. So I forgot to ask a couple videos ago how many people can do that, because I can do it again without pain. Wonderful. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention my B complex. I get the complex, not the 12 itself. And so far so good. It's 59 dosage, and I usually take about 1.5, high as I can get it on the stick, and hold it in my mouth like it says, you know, for some time. And I get a little stinging, not painful stinging, but you know, it's there, and then swallow. I did go to the doctor concerning my stomach, because I got to the point where I was getting sick every time I ate anything, and I think I was getting a cold or something. I don't know really all what was going on, but I had her. Oh yeah, and my vitamin, not vitamin, but my energy level had got kind of sucky again, and I was really concerned because before surgery I was put on the prescription vitamin D, which was what was it, 50,000 units twice a week, Sundays and Wednesdays. So when that ran out, I went on for a month fine, and then after that I started feeling like lack of energy, and I'm like, okay, can it be because I need my vitamin D's? So I went and the one doctor in town did just a small panel just to see where I was, and she said my vitamin D's were great, and I think my B12s was good. So the B complex, the little liquid here, which is $6, I get at Walmart. Seems to be doing the job for me. So oh yeah, and I did have I went to CVS one day, and I didn't go in there for that. I went in there for another haul, because, you know, guys, I'm trying to get into this coupon thing, so if anybody's listening out there and you're anywhere near Aiken, South Carolina, or Augusta, Georgia, please hit me up. I'm trying to get to maximize my couponing. And I'll go ahead and tell you why I want to do it before anybody even asks. And it's because I eventually want to start what you call it, a place where, you know, people can come and get goods. Because I have noticed that the community places that gives out food and things such as that, is that they don't really give. Where I live, they don't give a lot. It's like, you know, it's basically like a slap in the face. Something that they would say they would give you to last 7 days, probably last 2 days. Where my auntie lives, the stuff they give out there, I mean, it's like, wow, one person can rake up a lot just for 1 or 2 people in a household. My household is 7 people, and again, I'm not afraid to say I'm not working, you know, and that's because of a lot of past illnesses due to me being overweight and whatever. But I really want to start, you know, stockpiling and helping out with my community, you know. Where I live at, it's a lot of people. Of course, nowadays, everywhere, no matter where all of us live, you know, where a lot of people are not working because of the economy. But it was kind of slow here before that, and, you know, quite sure we all know it's worse now. But that's what I want to do. When I lived in Fort Lauderdale, I used to feed the neighborhood, all the kids, the crackheads, the drunks, whatever, whoever, you know. I don't stereotype. I don't look down upon anyone for whatever reason. Because one thing I've learned in life at the age of 40, and I never knew when I was a kid I would keep bragging about 40, okay? But we all do things for reasons, you know. And I met one guy in particular, and his first name is Fred, and he used to be in the Army, you know, and when he got out, he worked for Bell South, big phone company, you know, worldwide or nationwide, whatever. And he had a wife, he had children, and I don't know what, I can't remember, and it's not really that relevant, but anyway, he hit a snag in his life, and he became depressed, and he went to drugs. You know, of course, so-called friends, which I don't have, you know, will lead you the wrong way and then laugh at you. So, he on the street, I don't know how many years, but I know I lived in my house for 6 years, and he was there long before. And his mother was a Christian, and I mean, he could go and stay with her, but he didn't want to follow the rules. And, you know, as talking to him for the years, I used to give him money, and then I stopped. I'm like, you know, you have a habit that I don't have. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. So, I can't feed your habit, you know. So, but I can tell you this, if you're hungry, you can always knock on my door, you know. So, I guess that's one thing that inspired me. But even before I moved in that house where I lived before, we barbecued every weekend, and we fed, you know, anybody that wanted food that came up. They got it in a carry-out dish. I used to go buy them by the boxes, 200, you know, carry-outs. And I used to buy 7 crates of water, which consists of 35 bottles rather than a 24-pack. I used to get it at this big warehouse down in Fort Lauderdale near the beach. And, you know, this is just one of the reasons God has me here. And right now, because of all the surgeries that I've been through, major surgeries, and I just feel kind of useless in a way. So if anybody have any resources or any ideas that'll help me get up and get doing what I used to do, you know. I even stepped my barbecuing up from 1 day a week to 3 days a week, and I was working at the hospital at the time, and I still found time to do it. Now I'm not doing anything, and I still not barbecuing, you know. So it was also like a way, you know, for me to help people, you know, because I moved here, and 2 years after moving out of Fort Lauderdale, I got a call from my neighbor, and she told me that he was no longer on the street. So, you know, us talking to one another and uplifting one another, regardless if it's weight loss or someone's fell, you know, for whatever reason in their life and doing things that they would normally wouldn't do, you know, we can help one another. And I love it. You know, I live off of helping people, and, you know, I feel lost right now, really. But anyway, that's that. And the only other pill, or 2 other pills that I take, the Nexium, which is the doctor's one, and my surgeon actually put me on the this stuff is like so hard to pronounce sometimes. So, I can't pronounce it at all, so I'm not even gonna try. Something like Pepsi. Okay, so that's what my surgeon put me on, but another doctor put me on the Nexium, and I wasn't taking that like I was supposed to, and so now that's why I'm just taking these little purple pills to get back on the track. And I think that was making my stomach sick too, by, you know, the antacids and all that crap. So I feel better now that I am taking something for that. And this is my other prescription. Of course, when my blood was extremely low and I couldn't get no one to do anything for me, and I finally went to my surgeon, and he prescribed it, and it's like called Max A and Ron, Maxaron Ford, and it's a iron / vitamin. So I think I got, you know, I'm covered with vitamins. And it's a big pill, but it's a capsule, so it makes it a little easier to swallow. So, oh, and I got to show you. I had a little haul again. I said I'm getting into couponing, so if anybody knows how to coupon, please send me drop me a line. And this here is a cheap laxative, like, well, it's not really a laxative, it's stool softener, that's what they call it. I haven't been taking these. When I first had surgery, I was having a little problems, issues or whatever, because I guess I wasn't really getting enough water. I'm still really not, but because I don't have my gallbladder too, so that kind of helps me not to get blocked. But normally I go to the bathroom every day, and I have some days I go 3 times, depending on what I eat. So if I eat anything too fatty, it's a done deal. So I just keep this on hand just in case. I can't remember how much it costs. It probably costs something like $2.99, $3.99. It's called Basic, and Basic is a very cheap vitamin. So for you guys that even had, you know, any type of surgery or whatever, and you want to, you know, take vitamins, in which we're probably 25 or higher, depending on how much we move around, and, you know, you need to be on some type of vitamin or another, because the food that we're eating now is just not helping us to get the vitamin intake that we really need. So this Basic vitamins are tested. They work. They're not going to go in whole and come out whole. So let me get my other 2 vitamins. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Now, I went to CVS the other day because I needed some deodorants. I'm trying to get my kids deodorants for school. So far I got like 10 bottles or things of deodorant. Different names, of course. This is 2 that I went and picked up with my coupons. So I got these 2. If you guys don't shut up, I got these 2 for free. And I got this biotin to go with my multi-one Mason brand because of the extreme hair loss. I'm like, I just gotta step that biotin up. So what I did is got a buy one and get one free. So I got 4 items for $6. So I got 3 of the 4 free and I only paid for the 1, which was the $6 and something. I had a $1 off coupon on each deodorant, so that was $2. Plus I had a $2, I think they call it extra bonus coupon that I got with my last purchase. That was a couple weeks before that. So I will be taking them, and if you notice on here, it's 5,000 milligrams. And this Nature's Balance is super potent. And if you notice, well, of course you can't notice because it's in a bottle, but I'm gonna show you if I can open it. You know, I haven't took one today, right? How small it is. You're worried about the size. I know we'd be worried about the size because for some reason it's like they operated on our throat too. How tiny that is, and it's gel. So really easy to swallow. And it's 60 in here. And also I brought 2 zincs on a different haul. Which, that's 50 milligrams. And it says promote immune system, healthy immune system, and that's very important to our immune system. But also, like I said before, and I said it a couple times, zinc, iron, and protein are the 3 major things that make us lose our hair. Protein, I know, is doing very bad on it, and I know my iron level was low for the longest. But the zinc, I haven't found out yet about it because I was scheduled to go to my doctor June the 3rd, my surgeon. Get away from here. And I also had a June the 3rd appointment to see my gynecologist for the hysterectomy I had. So, to me, I had to choose which one was more important. I had a miniature blood test that everything checked out fine. The levels were all good, so I was hoping that the zinc and all the other stuff, protein and stuff, would come back fine too. So I had to go with the one that was most important, the one recently done that, you know. But anyway, so now I'm rescheduled for July. So I'll find out there, and of course I'll come back and I'll give you guys the results of that. And I got my zinc because I did see a video, and again, not good on the names. I did catch the one young lady's name earlier, the Bandit QT, but she was saying that her hair was falling out really bad, and when she went and got her blood done by her surgeon, it was her zinc. They put her on zinc, and she I guess they didn't explain it to her, but so she was like, I don't know why they put me on zinc. And I'm like, okay, you're losing your hair. You're telling me you're losing your hair, and they put you on zinc. And I'm thinking, why didn't he explain it? You know, why just put somebody on something and don't explain why you put them on it? So, anyways, again, I'm gonna go. This thing has 28 minutes, so maybe it'll break down in 2 or something. I don't know, but wow, minutes go by so fast. And I just miss you guys. I haven't been on, you know, forever. And it's like now I'm getting this video thing going on back again. But anyway, love you guys. Again, if you know any screen couponists that can give me more insights. I'm doing good, but I know I can be doing a lot better. So, also for anyone that's looking for clothing, I mean, I have like a tub behind me 28s, 26s, 24s, 22s, 20s, and some 18s because they're big for me too. I'm between 16 and 18, so I got a lot of brand new shirts still with the tag on it that I never wore. But I'm looking to get rid of them. I think I'm just gonna put something in the I-wanna. We have an I-wanna here and another thing that we can use to, you know, buy and sell things. So $2, $3, I'm just getting rid of them. I don't care, you know, how much they cost or whatever. But I got a lot of nice stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go. Like, I have a lot of dresses too that have tops gone like this, but I don't know where this stuff in the house. And I may have lost almost 100 pounds, but I'm still a big girl. Oh yeah, and on that little weight gain that I said I gained back, I weighed this morning, I'm like a pound off from 270 rather than 269, so it did come back off. So again, that fluctuation thing that we all go through, we all know how that goes. And hopefully next time I make a video, the clowns won't be in the background. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks, bye.